Does absence of desired result mean no progress? You have certain expectations, you have certain idea about this is the result you want to create. And when you're not reaching close to that, or it's something entirely different, do you end up thinking this was a complete waste? I'm not doing it good enough. It's not up to the mark. There's something missing, and you start questioning yourself because you think there's no progress made. There's nothing that has really happened. Ultimately, the result is not there. Now, if you think you are only focused on the result, if that's you, then watch this video right until the end. Because what I want to share here is something very, very critical. And how does progress really happen? How do you reach that result is what I want to talk about here. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders build deep connections and meaningful relationships in their organizations so that they are able to create growth and experience a blissful workplace. If you're able to relate with this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done it already. So I was, in a session, coaching session with this young girl in her early 20s. And, we were just talking about how the work is happening, how is it coming along. And she's taking her exams, some professional exams, which are on. And so the whole thing was the exams didn't turn out to be the way she thought or she desired or she expected in terms of the marks, the grades, right? And she's been an excellent student in terms of the grades and marks that she gets. She puts in all the effort, and that's something she really wants to maintain. However, her whole way of being is very stressful. She gets very anxious when she's taking the exams. So those are long exams. She gets very restless, and the whole way of being is very disempowering for her, right? And this time, so through the work, we took upon us to co-create a way of being which is favorable. So you want marks, you want grades, great, work towards that. पर कैसे होना चाहती हो? एग्जाम करते वक्त, how do you want to be? So that's what we were creating. She had some 2-3 exams, and her concern was the papers have been okay. The marks have maybe not been, they'll be good, but not as great, or it's not as good as I had expected. Yeah. Or the Viva that I took wasn't all that great. And the others who I know do not put in as much efforts fared better. They did well. Yeah. So, and for her, things were not moving, things were not rolling, and this is not the result that I wanted. And then when we spoke about the progress, what she was able to distinguish was that one, how you are being, during the exams, while she was taking the exam, she saw that she was in a very, very different state of mind. So every time where she was all stressed out, she would be literally shaking physically. It was like really bad for her. Now she was able to maintain the calm. It's like a 10-12 hour paper at a stretch, but she could just maintain her calm. She could stay at peace. She was aware of what's happening, what's going on, and all her papers, she was able to do that. During her Viva, also, she was aware what's hitting me, and I want to be at peace. She was able to enjoy the process. Yes, the marks didn't come out the way she desired for the Viva, and that made her think, what's the point of doing all this work? I mean, the result is just the same. So she says that somewhere I feel entitled to the result because I'm putting in this effort. What effort? Effort of doing the work on myself so that I can be a certain way and create the result. So if I'm doing the work, I mean, putting in all the effort and not getting the marks, what's the whole point? That's where I want to point out progress is not about an X result or a Y result. In the whole journey, when you break down the process, whatever it is, you can take it to the workplace, you can take it to your personal space, but when you break down the process of doing anything, yeah, you figure out, you identify what is disempowering for you, what is it that's causing you pain. Yes, we do have a result that we focus on and that we're working towards, but there's a whole journey to it. And how is that journey for you? And if you are able to bring a shift in that journey at any point of that journey, yeah, by the work that you're doing, if you think this is how I used to be and now I'm able to be a certain way, that is huge, that is commendable, that's something worth celebrating. And when I asked her this question, how were you, this is how I was during the exam, do you think this was small? Certainly not, it wasn't. How do you feel about it? Good, but I didn't get the marks and all. We are so obsessed with the result, with the outcome. At the end, if I get the outcome, then no matter how painful the journey is, it's okay. But the outcome little here and there is a big no-no for us. And we equate it to making progress, to growing in life. So I just want to bring your focus to a very important point where growth, when you look at growth, you growing as a leader, you growing as an individual, it's not just about what numbers are you cracking. That's quite often how we equate it, but it's not just about that, but it's about you growing as an individual, which is the parts of you which you feel are disempowering, or the moments or the instances where you get disempowered. If you're able to turn them around into empowering moments, or if not empowering, you're able to manage yourself so that you're balanced, you're at peace, and you're able to steer through that journey in a very powerful way, by not getting impacted physically and mentally. I think that's huge. Think about it. And if that's something you've not been focusing on, you've not been able to bring your attention to it because of the focus on the result, then please do that. You cannot be missing this out. This is growth. Okay. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know if it did. What has been your experience? Have you been ignoring this or not? Whatever it is, do share. Yeah. And if this resonated, please hit the like button, share it with somebody who you think needs to hear this, right? And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.